Hello students. In the previous video, we learned about male reproductive system and the primary sex organ. So what we have talked about is the primary sex organ of males. Yes, about the testis and its structure and function. Well, we said that it is oval-shaped organ located outside the abdominal cavity in scrotal sacs. Its main function is to produce male gametes, that is sperms, and male sex hormone, that is testosterone. While secondary sex organs of male reproductive system can be classified as accessory ducts, accessory glands, external genitalia, semen, and sperm. So let's learn about all of them in our today's video. The next organ is vas deferens. They are two straight tubes connecting the left and right epididymis with the seminal vesicles to form the ejaculatory duct in order to move sperm out of the testis. In humans, each vas deferens is about 1 feet long, that is 30 centimeters long, and 3 to 5 millimeter in diameter, and it is highly muscular because it pushes the sperms down in the male reproductive system. Here, the secretions of seminal gland mixes with it. The sperms are stored in the seminal fluid of seminal vesicle. Yes, students, you are right. This is an additional fluid added to the mixture of sperms and fluid secreted by Sertoli cells, which comes out of testis. Seminal fluid is rich in fructose, calcium, and enzymes. Fructose is a source of energy for the sperm motility or movement of sperms. The vas deferens, along with seminal vesicles, open into an ejaculatory duct which expels the sperms and its fluidic secretions from seminal vesicles into urethra. Urethra originates from urinary bladder and extends through the penis to its external opening called urethral meatus. Thus, the sperms formed in testis are delivered to vas deferens, which unites with tube coming from urinary bladder via urethra. The urethra thus forms a common passage for both sperms and urine. This is very important, student. In males, this common passage is called as urinogenital passage. This is not true in case of females. In females, both the passages are separate. Now let's talk about some accessory glands. The accessory glands associated with male reproductive system are seminal vesicles, prostate glands, and corpus glands. The secretions of these glands together form seminal fluid and mixes with sperm to form semen. This semen, as we said, is ejaculated out of the body along the path of vas deferens. This fluid provides nutrition to the sperms and helps in transport and motility of the same. This secretions makes the transport of sperms easier and faster for sperms. Now students, we said that testis is a primary sex organ which has functionality of producing sperms. So let us see the structure of human sperm. Observe this diagram of a sperm or a spermatozoon on your screen. Each spermatozoon, called as a sperm, is a microscopic structure composed of head, neck, a middle piece, and a tail. When viewed under microscope, a plasma membrane envelops the whole body of a sperm. The sperm head contains an elongated haploid nucleus, the anterior portion of which is covered by a cap-like structure, acrosome. The acrosome is filled with enzyme which helps the sperm to enter the ovum during fertilization. The next, short neck connects the head and a middle piece which comprises of centrioles. These centrioles play very important part during cell division. The middle piece contains numerous mitochondria which provides energy for the movement of tail. It facilitates sperm motility, which is important for fertilization. We will see this in our coming video. Students, do you know that human male ejaculates about 200 to 300 million sperms during one coitus for normal fertility? Out of which, for normal fertility, at least 60% of sperms should have normal shape and size, and at least 40% of them should have vigorous motility. Sperms released from seminiferous tubules are transported by accessory ducts during their passage from the testis to the urinogenital duct. So let's see the way or the pathway that sperm takes after coming out of the testis. As you know, the testes are where the sperms are manufactured. The epididymis is a long coiled structure on the testis, and it receives the immature sperm coming out of it and stores them until they mature. When ejaculation occurs, sperms are forcefully expelled from the tail of epididymis into vas deferens. Sperms then travel through this tube up to the spermatic cord, into the ureter, to the prostate gland behind the bladder. Here, the vas deferens joins with the seminal vesicle to form the ejaculatory duct, which passes through the prostate gland and empties into the urethra. When ejaculation occurs, the rhythmic muscle movements of the penis propel the sperm forward and ultimately out of the male's body into female vagina. Secretions of epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicle, and prostate get mixed with them. These secretions are essential for maturation and motility of the sperms. This we have already told you, students. And if you recall, we said this whole fluidic mixture is called as semen. The semen is ejaculated out, and during intercourse it is released in female vagina, which then further fertilizes the ova present in the female uterus. The whole process we will see in our next video. Students, all these functions of the male reproductive system, that is primary sex organs and secondary sex organs, are maintained by testicular hormones or androgens that are secreted from testes. Can you guess the name of this androgen? Yes, you are right. It is testosterone. This hormone is a primary sex hormone in males, and it controls the entire reproductive process in males. Thus, we have seen all about the male reproductive system. But then, students, what about female reproductive system and female hormones? In the coming videos, we will learn some more interesting concepts regarding reproduction.